everybody, this is Shadow Siren 88. So I'm coming to you makeup free. I think the only thing I've had on my face is lotion under my eyes because I actually got a little too carried away with my eyeshadow yesterday and it dried out right under my eyes. But so this is, you can kind of see my acne and maybe some of my scarring. I don't know if my camera's that strong enough, but I have been a victim of moderate to severe acne. I do not have a picture readily available to show you guys how I was a lot worse than this, believe it or not. And I have really bad skin in my family. It's like severe to moderate acne, or like what I like to call rash acne, where it's just this continuous like irritated mass. Because my mom was like that, and I'm lucky enough that I either bypassed that road because I got put on hormone control products really early on, and I was also on prescription acne medication, which to those of you that suffer from like really bad acne, if the salicylic acid products that you get at the drugstore, like the 2% salicylic acid, they don't do really anything for me. I wear them during the day just because they're less harsh than the benzoyl peroxide cream, but at night I actually wear the 10% benzoyl peroxide cream. Let me get one. And so these are my 3 products I've been using. And this is like less than $10. It might even be like $5. But it's a CVS 10% benzoyl peroxide cream. And if you have oily skin like me on your face, this probably won't be that bad. Whereas somebody that has combination to dry skin, this will dry your face really badly. So if you're going to use this, I suggest you use it sparingly. Or you can probably just use the liquid benzoyl peroxide you can get at like any store with a cotton ball. Just avoid your eyebrows because you'll bleach them and they'll come out this funky orange color. But this is also strong enough to where it will actually bleach your linens if you sweat, or if you have like in your sleep, or if you like your pillowcase. I would recommend, if you're using this, probably get a trashy one. And then during the day, I occasionally use this. I haven't been using this lately because I've been wearing makeup, but I kind of noticed that it was helping with my scarring because it says it's supposed to help, but that might also because I started using the Olay electric scrubber on my face, and just the extra exfoliation has really kind of helped with my acne control and kind of kept the blackheads down a little bit, but I still use like a nose strip. And then also on the areas like my forehead where I don't get that much acne, I started using I've been using this, but I found out this was actually the wrong one I wanted. It's the Garnier Skin Renew Dark Spot Clinical Night Peel, and it did kind of help balance out the color of my face. I definitely had less redness around my cheek. Well, the camera's not validating being good to me, but so it did kind of help with some of the discoloration. And they have another one this looks exactly the same, and it's called Skin Renew, and it's called a Dark Spot corrector, but it actually says on the bottle that it treats acne scars, which is what I wanted. So after I'm done with this bottle, I'm going to go buy me another one, but it's going to be the right one this time. So, and in terms of the hormone correction, it's just basically birth control, and I've been on it for about 10 years now. I did have to go up into a higher amount because I was on the orthotricycline from when I hit high school and then up until maybe 3 years ago, and that one worked well. I didn't get any real side effects that I noticed from birth control, whereas some of my friends had really bad side effects, like they just felt like sick, or they got they had huge periods. And I've been lucky. Like my whole scenario, it's like I bet if I stopped taking it, I'd probably lose a bunch of weight, because I know one of the side effects from wearing birth control is that women tend to gain a little more weight, but I'd rather be a little more husky than be dealing with like acne galore, or being pregnant, which is what it's supposed to be used for. And then up until 3 years ago, I started taking orthocycline, which is just one dose throughout the entire month, and I really like it. I haven't had any problems with it. For a heads up, if you've been on one birth control for a long time, like maybe 7 years, that's how long it was for me before mine started acting up, that you'll maybe start spotting, or you'll notice that your schedule starts getting slipped up, and And that's a good time to go to your gynecologist and let them know. It's like, hey, I don't know if this is strong enough, because the first thing they're probably going to do is give you a pregnancy test, because if your stuff starts weakening up in your system and you're having unprotected sex, yeah, you need that checked out. But if you guys have any questions about acne or skincare and what products I've tried, I kind of gave you the basic layout. I don't really believe in Proactiv, because on the Proactiv whole system, they're like they're like 0.5% benzoyl peroxide. It's just really lame amount. It's like you can get better stuff at the drugstore. So like they may have like this huge bundle of products, like a toner and stuff, but really it's like if you know what you're doing, you could probably just like treat your stuff at home, because I can't really do toners. I had a toner when I was on the prescription, and really it just felt like a rubbing alcohol wash to get the oils off your face, and that's pretty much what it is. So, and in terms of my makeup products that I use, I was on the Almay Blemish concealer for a while, a foundation, and that kind of helped, but at the same time, you kind of feel it on your face after a while. It's not that it gets irritating, it's that you kind of just feel like you're suffocating a little bit. But now that I've been the makeup products I have now don't really treat acne. I have a Neutrogena primer because it's my very first primer, and I wasn't quite sure what was good and if it break out my face. So I just got the basic Neutrogena one. Sorry, I'm not prepared. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff so that way less trips. And so I've been using the Neutrogena Anti-Shine product, and you only need like a little bit, and like when you actually take it out, it feels a little granules. You can actually feel the silicone or glass in it, and it goes on really smooth and fine. You can't see it, and it actually, for me, when I wash off my makeup or use my little makeup remover pads, I feel like it comes off easier, because this stuff it doesn't agitate my pores, because it's mostly just soy and silica beads. But if you're trying to rub it in really quick, or you're putting something on top of it, you can kind of feel it getting gritty. So if you put this on sparingly in areas that you know that you don't really want it clogged, or if you're putting it all over your face, be aware that when you're putting your liquid foundation on, that don't like rub it in. And I have oily skin, so I heard good things about the Revlon Color Stay, and this is 330 Natural Tan, which this is actually a hue darker than my skin, and that was because I got it at the beginning of summer, and I was going to be outside a lot because I was volunteering at my local zoo. And I did tan a little bit, but not enough. But it's good because when I'm wearing this, it can actually kind of like hide some little imperfections and like my scars, especially on this side of my face. And I can wear this pretty much all day. Like if I'm wearing it like all day, and maybe around like late afternoon, I'll start feeling it. And then you could just take like a tissue paper and kind of like just touch up, and then you'll feel better. And then when it comes to my actual powder, because you should put a powder right on top of your liquid foundation just to set it. And I like the NYC, this one. And I like this one because it's not so heavy to where I feel that it's gonna just like clog my face and just kind of crack up. Like I can use a lot of it, and if I want to, but also what I like about it is that once you get to the bottom and it starts actually breaking up, the little mosaic piece actually gets all broken up into pieces. And what I did is that after I used some of the darker ones to kind of help with counter shading my face, like my nose and areas as like a bronzer with a little eyeshadow brush, I got all the little white bits, and I've been using this as a highlight. And that's been doing well for me, and I also put it under my eyes to kind of make my dark circles go away. But now, since this is kind of like really eaten up, I've been using the bronzer on my Neutrogena thing. This was, I think I spent like maybe $8 or $9 on it. I wasn't too happy with it because the blush seemed really kind of sheer. But at least with the bronzer, I feel like even if I load it on my face, it's not strong enough to where I'll give myself that weird like over Jersey Shore look. But I just actually bought some new products and I haven't got a chance to use them yet. I've heard good things about the Wet n Wild bronzer, and I actually like swatched it on my hand and it looked really nice. It looks a little like kind of glittery, but it's not that bad. Like you can kind of see it's a little shiny, but I like it. It kind of looks nice, and you can actually, it's big enough to where you can actually use it on your body. So if you're like trying to make your legs look super nice, or you're just being really lazy about getting like instant tanner or whatever on your legs, you can just use that. And then I bought some translucent powder through NYC because I really liked it, and it came with this little foam pad in it, and I don't really care for it. I have my little elf brushes, and hopefully this doesn't, I opened this earlier and then I kind of like plopped it twice and then it like came all exploding out. See, all this came out when I like just put it upside down 2 times. I didn't like full on jerk off the cup, but you can see how fine it is. It kind of just, yeah. So beware when you're opening it. It even puts a little warning label on the thing, but you can kind of see it. Sorry, I'm not used to the camera there. It seems like it'll be good enough, so we'll see what it looks like when I finally try it, which will probably be tomorrow because I'm giving my face a break since I kind of dried out my face a little. And I didn't even wear acne medication today because I wanted to like heal up. Ooh, and I went to Walmart, and which I know is evil to do, but I was trying to look for like some pest control because found a cockroach in our house last night, but I didn't see any evidence of them, so I'm assuming they came from my neighbors because they've had pretty messy houses. So anyway, what was I doing? Yes. I ran out of my glittery nail polish, and it's this one. I got it for $1 at Walmart, and I like used it all up, and it's just one of those little like bonbons, little dollar ones. And you know, all the glittery like nail polishes I've come across, especially just really the cheap ones, it's just glitter. Like they look like this color, and it's just straight glitter. And this is NYC, and I like it because it's cheap, but it's also really nice. And I actually put this on top of 2 colors because I have the NYC, this really nice kind of like pink pearl color, and then I put the bonbons on top of it, and then I ran out and I was like, crap. And I actually tried this on top of it, and this is the effect that I got, and I really like it, and it's really kind of girly and feminine. But while I was there, I also found, where's the little thing I'll say? This, it's hard to read the thing, Pure Ice, and it's just such a pretty color. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I know fall and winter is coming up, and I just thought like this would be really good to have in my little small nail polish hoard. So when I am ready for the fall colors, wherever the new trends are going to be. So anyway, question, comments, and if my products suck, let me know or whatever. I don't care. Just say hi, shout out. I don't care. Love you guys. Shout us out. Bye.